name is Diane Leiden. I'm the race director for the Extra Mile Triathlons here in Seattle. Thank you very much for listening to our orientation for each of the volunteers. We appreciate you coming down and volunteering for us. I've been the race director since the inception in 1990, so I'm really happy to be here in front of you speaking about the event. What we're going to be doing over the next couple of minutes is to introduce you to our team of race coordinators. They'll each individually give you a little bit of a background on what you'll be doing for the race. Go. I've been the race director since 1990, and with this race it gives the women an opportunity to come out and participate in an event. Many of these women are doing this triathlon for the very first time, and it changes them from the very beginning to the very end. Many of these women, it's their first time doing a triathlon. They've trained and they have the support of their family, and they come down, and with your position and your role as a volunteer, whether it be on the bike, the run, the fluid, it's really important that you're there cheering these women on, showing that they're supported and help. It's without the essential group of volunteers that we need, it's very difficult to support the race, so your role is quite important. So what you can expect when you come down is to be greeted by a coordinator and to get an excellent experience from supporting these women. It's a fun group. We have many volunteers that come back year after year. Many of the volunteers are friends and family of participants, or those who are involved in the triathlon community and want to give back to the triathlon community here in Seattle.
Hi, my name's Carrie. Welcome to Genesee Park, home of Extra Mile Triathlon events. I want to introduce you to your volunteer jobs here. As volunteers for the triathlon, we are kind of the ambassadors for this event. You don't have to know answers to every question, but it's really good if you can familiarize yourself with the frequently asked questions that you can find on our website. When you find those instructions, it'll tell you where to park, who to meet, what time to get there, and some other basic information. When you arrive, we'll welcome you with a t-shirt and a name tag, give you some snacks, and send you off to find your coordinator for training. So please make sure you read and print the frequently asked questions, your specific volunteer instructions, and if your position requires a parking pass, make sure that you've received that by email. Wear layers. We don't know what the weather will be like. Bring a headlamp because it may be dark, and a water bottle, and you're good to go. Thanks for joining us. On Saturday, the athletes join together at the expo held in Seattle Center. There are various jobs that we do there, including being volunteer assistants. People do packet pickup, chip check, hand out t-shirts, swim caps. And when you arrive, you'll come to a table to receive your t-shirt, name tag, a bottle of water, a snack, and we'll send you off to be trained in your specific area.
Hi, I'm Tara Morgan, the personnel manager for the Seattle Extra Mile Triathlon events. So I'm talking to you about race day. Race day starts pretty early in the morning, so make sure you bring a headlamp and a bottle of water that day, and wear layers of clothing because we never know what Seattle weather is going to bring. When you come to the race site, either check in at the volunteer check-in tent or directly with your coordinator. Check your volunteer instructions, which are downloadable at our website, for where you need to check in. Finish line, transition, water station, main, post-race food, volunteer assistance, timers, and crossing guards all check in at the main volunteer check-in tent right near the transition area. If you're on the bike course, the run course, or you're helping out at a water station on the run course, you're going to check in directly with your coordinator. Again, check your volunteer instructions for exactly where you need to go. We're going to provide snacks, coffee, and a t-shirt, so we'd love to see you on the race day. Thanks.
Hi, I'm Teresa, your transition coordinator. Please make sure to check your email for parking pass information, driving instructions, and more information on your position. The transition area, you will be asked to possibly volunteer for several positions. Those could be body marking, transition area setup, bike racking, and race day. The main thing on race day is that we need to help the athletes be safe and control the flow of traffic in the area, making sure they get to the swim start, the swim finish, bike in, bike out, run start, run finish safely. Thank you for volunteering, and we hope to see you on race day.
Hi, I'm Mary Meyer with Mary Meyer Life Fitness, and I am the swim course coordinator for the Extra Mile Seattle Triathlon. We are here at the site of the Extra Mile Seattle Triathlons. So this is a swim portion, and this is where it's held. As a swim exit volunteer, you're in for a really uniquely extraordinary experience. So you're going to come down to the swim area volunteer tent, and check in at 5:45 with one of our swim captains, and then she's going to direct you to the swim finish exit, and we're going to be putting up the final touches to make sure that the swim area is safe and ready to go. So we'll probably ask for your assistance before the event. During the event, you're going to be in one of two positions. You'll either be a swim exit volunteer or you'll be a dock cop. And the swim exit volunteer, you're going to help the swimmers come up out of the water and help them kind of get balanced and back to orientation. They're a little bit disoriented. You have to remember, they've been in a horizontal position with lots of people. They're in cold water and they're coming into a vertical position, so it's a little bit disoriented and they're off balance a little bit. So the other thing is it's a boat ramp and there's holes in the ramp. So we're going to have volunteers standing over those holes, and you're going to be standing there the whole time because you're basically blocking that hole from the participant from stepping into that hole, and then you'll just assist them around the hole. So the dock cop is basically, you're just making sure nobody comes up on the dock. A lot of the spectators want to do that because it's a great viewpoint, but we need it open for medical pullouts or any kind of emergency. So it's just for the safety of the event. You're going to get wet. You definitely want to wear shoes that are comfortable and sturdy when they're wet. Bring clothing that's as comfortable as possible when it's wet. If you have access to a wetsuit, bring it. Definitely bring a change of clothes. And we have coffee, water, snacks, lunch, all of that. Keep you good for afterwards. And the only thing I'd say just keep in mind is that for triathlons, the swim part is the most daunting. It's really the piece where they just freak out. So when they hit that swim exit, they're like, land. I mean, I've got land, so like your set of eyeballs, the first thing they're gonna see, and they just have this overwhelming amount of emotion and thoughts going through them, and they're disoriented, and you're just gonna get this like contagious amount of emotion, and it's really rewarding, and you're gonna get that 1,000 times over, and it's pretty amazing. So thank you very much for volunteering, and we'll see you on race day.
Hi, I'm Saul. I'm your kayak swim safety coordinator. We help the lifeguards and everybody else that needs it with the swim safety. We perform, we double as rest stops for the swimmers when they need a rest, and we provide whatever help is needed. And so bring your kayak or borrow one and come down and help. Check your email for parking information. We thank you for your help.
Hi, I'm Ruth. I'm your bike course coordinator. Thanks for helping in advance. Can't wait to see you on race day. Check your email so you know where to meet us. Not all volunteers meet in the same spot, so make sure you know where the bike course volunteers will be meeting. If you can bring a bike, let me know in advance because that may determine where on the course that you will be stationed. You will be put on the course during the race, and your job is basically to keep athletes on track so they know where to go, to keep them safe if anything happens, to keep them calm, to cheer them on and help them have a great day, and to handle, if you can, minor mechanicals. The main things that we see are flat tires or people who drop their chain. If you can't do that, no big deal. You just escalate to me and I'll make sure we get a race tech out there to fix whatever goes on. So as long as you can just be there and be happy, that's all we need, and if you can do mechanical, that's even better. The last thing, we just need you to keep us informed of what's going on in your section. So if anything that needs attention that's medical or mechanical, let me know, and then we'll make sure that EMS or a bike tech gets to your area. That's basically it. Thanks in advance for being there. See you on race day.
Hi there, I'm Christy Berzina and I'm your run coordinator. Thank you so much for volunteering, and I'm looking forward to a fantastic morning. So on the run course, we'll basically be supporting these women in getting to the finish line. They'll have done their swim, they've done their bike, and they're running to the finish line at this point. We're there to cheer them on, make sure they're safe, and really just make sure the course is clear of cars. That's the #1 issue you may run into. You'll be at the end of streets where cars could want to come down to Lake Washington Boulevard. If cars come, stop them, let them know the race is going on. You may also have problems with the neighbors. If somebody needs to get out of their driveway, please, please, please make sure you contact your captain in your area. You'll have somebody who's a captain, and let them know what's going on, and they can contact the police. Please do not try to get the car on the course or off the course on your own. Just cheer them on. It's a great day out there. There's water. It's important to know that they're not almost there. So unless you're at that last corner, don't yell you're almost there, but other than that, it's all go. Bring your clappers, bring your bullhorns, be ready to cheer them on. Music's great as well. I think that's about it. It's a good day for them, and it's a good day for us too. Thanks for volunteering. See you there.
I want to thank you again, and we'll see you on race weekend.